The Los Angeles Coliseum, once home to the Olympic Games and many of the most memorable moments in sports, and also home to the USC Trojans, who are prepared to fight on once again today. This is the type of early season game you look forward to, an opportunity to make a statement in a top 10 showdown. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, are taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Gamecocks ready to get this thing started and open the season. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Looking for a productive play on first down. The give on the inside. Got room at the 35.
Explosive playmakers out wide, but they've always had that balance at USC. You got to have a little bit of the boring to go with the blitz and the glam.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. These two conferences have been tied together for years through the Sugar Bowl, a little testiness for the whole Texas-Oklahoma thing, and now the rivalry on the field between the Big 12 and the SEC.
Yeah, and conference realignments played a big factor, too, between these two conferences. Think back to when Texas A&M and Missouri joined the SEC. So this is always a fun one to watch, David. Wide open offense from the Big 12, and then you get the physicality and the speed from the SEC.
And he can't find the receiver, and down he goes.
Well, that's not Lamar Jackson back there scrambling around. This is a guy the defense felt like if we can get him out of the pocket and flush him, we can get after him and chase him, bring him down. And they did that one pretty easy there, getting the sack.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Oh, picked off.
And on this opening drive, the offense trying to be aggressive, attacking deep down the field. But they're going to have to do a better job of taking advantage of those one-on-one matchups because that time the defense won. They were able to high point the football, creating the interception.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Back to the ground game on the left. The Gamecocks have enough for the first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that one play to pick up the first.
The give to the back. Getting that push. A pickup of 4 out to the 26.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs managed. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Wide open downfield.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, the inside give. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
They'll throw it on first down. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
Well, the first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game going.
The give to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Okay, ready? Offense set on first down. Here we go. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Working that left side. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route, running all the way across the field. The DB just can't stay with him because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
Remember, his drag routes just takes a little bit of more. When I say that, receivers got to understand. Nice space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
That's reeled in. It's late. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this fourth down. Got it past the marker. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the fourth down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. You can tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big fourth down conversion.
And he might be known for one pitch, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. Fires on the move. It's caught downfield. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
I just love the job this offensive line is doing in this game, communicating pre-snap. They know where the pass rush is coming from, and they're working their single and double teams and not giving up any ground. Just look how clean that pocket was for the quarterback to throw from.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to throw on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's led. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up third down.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Quarterback checking the play. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. The Trojans looking to convert on fourth down. Running back goes in motion. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. They're trying to get to it. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Finds a little bit of room as he'll get two out to the 6.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Here's the handoff. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Slips through the line. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of the explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unleashes one deep. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Trojan.
And this offense gets on the board and the first passing touchdown of the season. And I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
And the extra point was good. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second. Fair catch, called for and made. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play.
And he breaks into the open. The 30, the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Florida State is running away with this one right now, and it's kind of felt that way since we saw Cfa Usc and Renegade. They're up by 17 over Syracuse. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires to the right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down.
3:25.
They'll give it to the back. They almost got a 1st down there. Stopped the yard short. It'll be 3rd down.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. To the ground to try to move the chains. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Try to get it on the ground. He's finally brought down, but that freshman found some running room.
How's that for being aggressive early in the game, 4th down in your own territory, and you go for it. And then your offense is able to come up with a big play, generate a ton of momentum, and stay on the field. That's impressive.
And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man on the run. Good pickup on that play. Will bring up 2nd and 4. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they got it on the 22.
The quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football at time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
The Trojans are in the red zone. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. He's got it on the move. Takes it all the way down to the goal after making the grab, and they're set up. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And now a chance to pull even. 1st and goal as we get late in the first half. He'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They go to the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans!
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic, they got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they wanted now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
All tied up and just about set to take it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. You can't let our serve get broken.
Dances away. He'll pull it down and run. Right midfield, he's got room. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns. He's done a really nice job with his decision making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He'll try to take it back. At the 30. Past the 10. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, USC.
Dude, you're just thinking, hold him to 3, make him kick the field goal, don't let him score points. Heck no, you turn it into offense. What a play. Catches the ball in the end zone. Take a knee. Take a knee. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back 100 yards to the
I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up, help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's going to take off. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
These guys aren't human. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
That defender is lucky on that play because he was beat on that deep frame. He's lucky to be able to do that.
Back to the line after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 37. He's looking to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's right on target. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Turns it loose. Got it in stride inside the 20. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, South Carolina. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They're going to be in a world of hurt if they don't get this thing going forward here on 2nd down from the 13. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half.
3:25.
Oh, and they'll try to sneak this. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Trojans will boot it away to start the second half. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth. There's been a feeling out process, and now once you get to the second half, who's going to get aggressive? Who's going to take some shots and make some plays and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. And then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We'll find out here.
And this defense hasn't had a lot of success. This offense is looking for what it wants. And really finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
Quickly to the tight end. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Trying to find his man on first down. Coming after him. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. The incompletion on first down leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 43. They'll leave it with him. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run with the ball.
Man, that D tackle is a free guy. Did you see him come out of the stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back?
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Looking to move it through the air. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries, you got to get pressures, and when you can get hits and make them feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
He's moving out of the pocket. Toast the coverage, got it deep downfield. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety. That allowed his receiver more room to work his way.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
A first down run in the red zone. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got it in the middle. It's leg. Stumbled to the ground.
This defense really does a nice job playing with their eyes and pursuing the ball. They took away all of the quarterback's options down the field. When he finally checked it down, they rallied to him, made the tackle, now setting up for him.
The kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And now they take the lead.
It's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the play. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are. Just get them the ball. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Calls his own number. Crosses the 45. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Ole Miss is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that looks like it did when Archie and Eli were here. They're up by 21 over BYU. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Dances away from the heat. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away. And live to play another day.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's late.
The guys out the backfield now is not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. And you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive.
Let's go. Freedom.
Looking to throw for it. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. And after that short completion, what will they do now? Just a few inches to go.
Yeah, and you wanted to get the ball out quick, and you wanted your receiver to make the play for you and get the first down. You don't now. Decision time, 4th and short.
In blue. In blue.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
That's a gutsy call, and I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land.
He's trying to push it downfield. He's looking for a receiver, trying to make a play. You can tell the pressure starting to get to him a little bit, nowhere to go with the football, and just fights back to the line of scrimmage.
He looks that one in nicely. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Makes the grab on the left.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than they did here, but it's still a positive game.
The Gamecocks have pushed it inside the 20. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Try to get the first through the air. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Got some room to run. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Southern Cal. How about that D coming up with a play like that? What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defense? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, 18-2 offense, go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and
He'll call for the fair catch here. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still so good. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards, but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
On second down, he'll let it fly. He's going to run it. At the 35, he's got room. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. Commit to the run like this. Obviously, you can give them some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll run it to the right side. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Gamecock. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And that is phenomenal quarterbacking. Understanding right away, dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing, good decision by the quarterback, getting it out quick.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for a fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
On second down, wants to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
It's so nice to be an offense on second down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run and try to get the first down. Take a deep shot down the field. I could run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
Pressure coming. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Quarterback will audible. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Trying to get to him. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Trojans line up to punt it away. He's got great speed. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense, too, Dick.
He's got it inside the 30. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling.
Got some room in it to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. A first down run on the doorstep. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, South Carolina. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and they get you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Looking to throw on second down. Unloads it left. Makes a connection. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Trying to get a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation.
And he's got it at the 25. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. And the Trojans coming to the line in the hurry-up.
There's no quit in this team. Obviously, they're trailing late in the game, but they're trying to make it happen. We've seen two big plays now, back-to-back. They're putting pressure on this defense.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. And the incompletion brings up a second down. Going to try to get it himself. And he didn't squeeze it. It's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. I guess in this case, the scramble giveth and the scramble taketh away, and the ball was taken away.
And I'm not sure if he just didn't see an open guy downfield or his receivers didn't do a good enough job on the scramble rule getting open. But in the end, quarterback held on to it way too long. Battle out the defense to catch up.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Unloads to the right. He's got it. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and beating the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense. They're desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Throws to the tight end. Complete downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. the Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt, you cannot.
He lets it fly. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but you drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you're working the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
They're working that left side. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Going up top on first down. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
Man, this quarterback has been dialed in all game long. He's making outstanding decisions, and he's been so accurate throwing the football. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
Looking to pass on second down. It's complete on the right side. He will step out of bounds, but not before the field. Pick up and a first down for this offense.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. He caught it! And he won't be able to push his way in. He's stopped at the 1. The Trojans want to pick up the tempo. Trying to barge in. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. On second down, looking to throw. Got his man on the outside. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojan.
And it's not over yet. There's still a little bit of time on the clock. Obviously, that score gives you a chance, but man, oh man, do you need some miracles to happen some way to get this football back and do some damage with it.
And they'll go for 2 here and try to climb within a field goal late. Looking to throw. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back.
Everything going their way right now. Last drive they score. Special teams goes out. They execute the onside kick. You need a touchdown now. Can your offense deliver for you here late in the game?
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He's going to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.